There are 4 levels to being a real estate investor, and most people, they never get past step number 2. Step number 1, this is elementary school. These are your wholesalers. These are your fix and flip guys. They're buying cheap houses, they're fixing them up and trying to sell them for more. Step number 2. Let's move to middle school. After you've fixed and flipped for a while, you want to own rentals, you want to get cash flow. So most people, they buy single family homes. They try to build up a portfolio of 2, 3, 4, 5 homes, but after they get 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, it becomes a real pain in the butt to manage all these. The cash flow is not that great, and the appreciation is typically limited to what the other houses around them are worth. Number 3 is the high schooler. This is where you're getting into multifamily. You're getting into small to mid-level multifamily, 12 unit, 16 unit, 24 unit, and still a lot of competition in high school, but much less than in the fix and flip space or the wholesaling space or the single family rental. Moving on to the college graduate, right? These are people that are buying larger multifamily, I would say 80 units or bigger. They're buying nicer multifamily. They're buying commercial assets. They're buying triple net lease. They're buying industrial warehouses. They're buying mobile home parks. They're buying self-storage facilities. They're even doing development. The saw cuts both ways, right? Because if those deals go sideways, they're much more difficult to stabilize. You can run out of money. If you're getting, in trouble on not being able to pay your mortgage on a $200,000 house versus a $20 million commercial piece of real estate, that is a much different problem. And so I say this to not say you shouldn't go through grade school. I think each one of these levels, from single family to rentals to small multifamily to commercial and larger projects beyond that, it's important because you learn things along the way. You learn how to mitigate risk. You learn what you can get your hands around and what you can't, what you should buy and what you shouldn't buy. And I would never recommend for somebody to go straight from doing nothing to trying to buy a 100-unit multifamily apartment complex. They're probably going to get themselves into trouble. But what I don't like is people that stay in kindergarten, they stay in first grade and second grade, and they never advance and walk through those stages. If you want to do bigger and better deals and learn how to raise capital, to get loan sponsors, to properly analyze deals, and have the partners that are needed to do that, hit me up, whatisthedealroom.com, and we'll talk.